University's Physical Education video series. Today we will be talking about heart rate and pulse. My name is Josh.
My name is Zach.
My name is Nolan.
And when we're talking about heart rate and pulse, we'll be talking about the importance of each and how to take them. Fun fact, your heart beats around 100,000 times each and every day without you even knowing it. Many of you may know how to take your heart rate and pulse already, but this will be a good video as a refresher. Heart rate is important to know because it indicates the activity level of whatever exercise you're doing.
So, an individual's heart rate or pulse is expressed by the beats per minute. So, on average, the children 7 to 12 years of age, their normal heart rate will be between 75 and 110 beats per minute, and the average for adults is 60 to 100 beats per minute. So, your guys' heart rate may be slightly higher than your parents or your guardians. So the general location of your heart is going to be right in the center of your chest here. It's almost the size of a fist. So as you do for the Pledge of Allegiance in the morning, put your hand over your heart and you'll be able to feel around and start to feel a thump, a heartbeat, and this is an area that you can take your pulse. So if you did this, you would put your hand here, start feeling the beat, and you would record, you would set a timer for 60 seconds, and after that 60 seconds, you would have your beats per minute, and that would be your pulse.
All right, so another way to take your pulse is on your carotid artery. You can find this on your neck, below your jaw and just to the side of your trachea, also known as your windpipe. You might need to feel around for it, just using your fingers here. And once you find that, it will be the same method as the way you would use it, measure it on your heart. You would count the total beats for 60 seconds, and that would be your pulse in beats per minute.
The last and final way that we're going to take our heart rate, pulse as it's called, is via the radial artery. Now this might be more difficult to find. You want to take your middle and ring finger and place them on the thumb side of your wrist. You might see two little like strings in your wrist. Those are tendons, and you want to be between that and the outer side of your wrist on the thumb side, whichever wrist you're on, it doesn't matter. And you want to feel and appreciate the slightest little thump. And just like the other two methods, we're going to count out of either a minute or 30 seconds, count how many thumps you feel, and that's your heart rate. Now with each exercise we do in this video, you'll see and appreciate that with more intensity of an exercise, your heart rate should increase. So as you're standing right now, we can take your heart rate and just kind of appreciate. So starting now, we're going to take our heart rate. Feel free to follow along and write down what you get. Okay, so for 30 seconds. Alright, so whatever number you got within that 30-second interval, you're going to want to multiply that by 2. So I ended up with the number of 40, and we multiply by that by 2 to get 80. Zach, what did you get?
Mine was 35 in that 30 seconds, so my pulse is 70 beats per minute.
And then what did you get?
I got 34, so that would be 68 beats per minute.
That's awesome. So what is the normal range again, Nolan, for adults?
It is 60 to 100.
And Zach, what was it for people their age?
So from 7 to 12 years of age, it is 75 to 110 beats per minute.
So think about what you got and make sure, or not make sure, but realize that it should be normal for your age group. And if it's not, maybe ask your parent or guardian what that could mean. So now for this next part, we're going to start doing an exercise. Zach, what exercise are we gonna do?
So to begin, I'm just going to do a very light exercise. So this is just going to be stepping in place. So we'll be stepping in place, and we're going to step in place for 30 seconds. And then afterwards, we're going to take our heart rate and then appreciate the increase. All right, and let's go.
As you're doing this, you can put on a song or music or hum something in your head, whatever you want to do to make the time go by.
30.
Okay. Does everybody want to take their?
So now I want you to take your heart rate or your pulse, whichever one of the methods that we've shown you is most comfortable to you. You want to take it now.
Ten. 20. 30.
All right, so Zach, what did you get?
I got 38, so that would 76.
All right, and Nolan, what did you get?
I got 43, so that would be 86.
Okay, and I got 45, and that's 90. So appreciate how the first heart rate we took was a little lower, and this one was a little higher. Indicates your activity level or your exercise level. For this next exercise, Nolan, what are we going to be doing?
So we're going to be doing high knees. This is going to be a little bit more difficult than the last one. We're going to be raising our knees straight up like this, maybe at least to your waist level. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds, just like the last one. Ready?
30.
Now you're going to take your pulse or heart rate again.
Ten. 20. 30.
Nolan, what did you get?
I got 53, so my heart rate was 106.
And Zach, what about you?
I got 42, so I got 84 beats per minute.
And I ended up with 55, which would be 110 beats per minute. Still an increase and still higher than the previous two. For this last exercise we're gonna do, you're gonna need more space. So I'm actually gonna back up slightly. That'll be in front of me, and we're going to be doing jumping jacks. So you all should know how to do jumping jacks. You jump in the air and spread your arms and legs, okay? So starting now, we will begin.
10. 30.
All right, now appreciate your heart rate.
Ten. 20. 30.
Zach?
All right, mine was 60 that time, so my beats per minute was at 120.
And Noah?
I was 63, so my heart rate is 126.
And I ended up with 65, so it's 130 beats per minute. Thank you all for joining us today. Hope you understand and realize how important heart rate can be and how it is a useful tool to measure your activity level of your exercise. Thank you.